Sean. They head to Carolina to take on the Panthers, where the Panthers are laying 5.5, minus 245 on the money line. Saints plus 210. 40 is the total. I mean, some of the artwork on the slides. I almost feel like we need to post them somewhere. Like you need more than 5
Same
to
for
10
the
minutes
SGPN museum
to stare at them. I have been storing Colby's slides with the episode archive. So when someone does dig up the hard drive and find this in the future, they will have the art to go with it.
Just imagine future generations, and they just bullshitted talking about NFL spreads for hours upon end.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a solved
awesome.
game in the future. They won't need to.
Oh, come on, Ryan. Get your AI bullshit out of here.
It's all going to be drones playing perfect football all the time. No injuries. So we've already kind of.
I mean, this looks like Jim Moore is in heaven, Ryan.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm looking at
this is for his eulogy.
Some like if I get closer, there's going to be another message deep inside there. I think this is I think we discussed this briefly on the podcast early in the week, but this is certainly a survivor team this week.
Well, and with our entry with our buddy Daps, we don't have some of the other teams you might be considering in Survivor here, Ryan. So yeah, I think we might end up having to be on the Panthers here in Survivor. Now, I see Maddie J in the chat. Love you, Maddie J. The Panthers are laying what? That is a scary place to start. Panthers laying 5.5, but the Panthers are at home. They are a much better team at home. Do I love taking them after a big win on the road? No, not at all. But then on the other side, Tyler Shuck looked pretty bad. And Ryan, we talked about, and Saints have done well against the Panthers historically. If you want to flow chart it, 13-6 last 19, but Tyler Shuck making his second start on the road against the Panthers defense, which is playing pretty well, getting some confidence going, able to stop the run. New Orleans Saints trading Rashid Shaheed, which it's very comical. Like I think they got what they got in return for the Rashid Shaheed trade is similar to what they gave up for Devon Vele. Now they're talking about Vele's going to have a healthy role. Vele's only
had media availability and went out of his way to talk about Vele.
No. So, I mean, there might be like a sneaky Vele ladder going here, but I think the Saints are going to struggle on the road here. They're 30th in EPA per play offensively, and you're going up against a decent Panthers defense. The Panthers defense has been good with the exception really as of late against the Bills. Panthers 3-1 ATS at home. Their only loss was the Bills. Saints 1-3 ATS on the road. Their only win was coincidentally against the Bills as far as the spread there. The nugget that I found was pretty interesting. Coming off that Rams game, and this is a back-to-back road spot for the Saints, whatever that's worth. But
it's
Kramer,
been real hit or miss, so I don't know.
Yeah,
inconclusive.
But I would say the interesting aspect of the back-to-back road spot is what do you think the Saints had in time of possession in that Rams game?
I know that it was one of the smallest amount of possession that any teams had over the past. Like I don't know, was it deep? Was it Aaron Schatz talking? Maybe it was DVOA, so maybe dating back to like 84.
Saints had 16 minutes time of possession. So the LA Rams controlled the ball for 44 minutes. This Saints defense got their ass kicked. Now you got to go back home. You're on the West Coast. Now you got to go back home. They're trading away your players. Now you go on the East Coast dealing with that heat and humidity in Carolina. And Rico Dowdle, I mean, did you fall down this wormhole, Ryan? I think I talked to you about it, but Rico Dowdle, he did the Key and Peele hip thrusting, and he goes, I only did 2, and they still gave him the flag.
Did he get fined?
Yeah, and he got fined. He said he's going to start a Kickstarter, LOL. But he really thought that he quoted Key and Peele where he goes, they let you do 2 pumps. He goes, the refs talked to us about, I guess I don't know Rico Dowdle enough to know if he's fucking around or if he actually confused the Key and Peele sketch with the actual NFL guidelines.
Could have been.
But he did the hip thrust twice. It was a hilarious touch.
Young people don't verify data, so if it came from anywhere, it gets printed in the brain, and there it is.
And again, the scary part is the Panthers as a favorite. They're 5.5 point home favorites. They are 0-10 straight up in ATS since September 23, 2021. So they haven't, let alone cover last 10. They haven't even won. I think they're due for a cover. It feels gross to take them as a favorite, but this
spread kind of tells you what's going on here. Right?
This
will be a public side, you think? It didn't pop on like I right now.
What do the betting splits say, Ryan?
70s, low 70s. So maybe like actually no, I take that back. It was like 65 on the tickets and maybe 72 on the handle, something like that.
Okay.
So it's certainly more people are on the Panthers, which that's another potential concerning element.
Kramer, we got a Barden in the chat saying, does Kramer drive a blue Honda? Was cruising on Sunset and Silver Lake the other day when a blue Honda sedan was terrorizing the streets going at least 55. And I could have swore I saw Crane dog in it.
A blue Honda.
Crane.
No.
Although he did own for a long time a Honda
Element. Black.
Yeah.
That
was the
that
Vegas
car
mobile.
Still exists. It's it lives in Florida now. No, a black and a truck. So close but no cigar. I love
Kramer?
the idea of terrorizing.
Yeah, it's hard to get going really fast on Sunset there, but I guess if you're bobbing and weaving. So Kramer, you're on the Panthers as well, huh?
100% on the Panthers. Couple nuggets and maybe something I'll refloat in the prop show, but it does. Kamara is banged up.
Yeah,
legit banged up.
So what are they going to do? Our boy Neil.
I think Neil, he's 7-1 on the anytime right now.
But that's the problem is the Saints don't score touchdowns, right?
That's fine.
We fell for this with Taysom Hill 4-1.
No.
What's his price?
I've also fallen for Devin Neal 15-1 anytime. Let's see. You want a little Taysom Hill's plus 390. So similar price to last week. The other thing to point out here is, well, one, hopefully Rico Dowdle plays. They're saying he's going to be fine. He did not practice on Wednesday.
Yeah, but Canales went out of his way to say he's playing. We're playing it safe here. So I like that they're managing.
He's been pretty honest, so I think you can believe him. They're relatively healthy outside of that. One of their guards did miss practice. That's pretty much it. But on the Saints side, Sean, you didn't even mention the part to me that makes me feel more comfortable. They traded the guy who played guard last week to the Cowboys for a 6th round pick.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Trevor
Fuaga is DMP. He rolled up his ankle. It seems like he could legitimately miss the game. And I want to say, feel like I had a note on one of the other linemen, but they lost the other guard 2 weeks ago. And so they're down to some replacement level guys on the offensive line. We've seen the defensive line, especially against the run, be stout. So this is going to be a Tyler Shuck game. And they got rid of Rashid Shaheed, which
he was good.
What did he do for their offense? He stretched the field, and so this is going to be a very interesting game. Hopefully, it's a snooze fest.